have a new appreciation for life. The Philippines was awesome in the sense of everyone there is like the sweetest ever. You don't understand. Everyone is so sweet. Even strangers, they're just like so nice. They're like, "Oh, would you like this? Would you like that?" I was like, "Wow, thank you." And then Ray's family too. They're so nice. They're like so welcoming. I was like, "Whoa, this is kind of overwhelming." Usually with 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 my family, we're pretty silent and quiet, and we don't hang like that. But her family was just like, "Oh, you want to do this? Hey, are you okay? Hey, do you need anything? Do you want more food? Do you want more mangoes? Would you like? Are you okay? Is it too hot? Would you like a fan?" And I was like, "Whoa, whoa! Usually I have to fend for myself back at home." But her whole family was just like so sweet and so nice, and I was like, "Whoa." Um, it was kind of a struggle because I got food poisoning the second day I was there, which was basically our first day in the province. I I was puking like crazy, like it was bad. But to be fair, I'm kind of what's that? Yeah, so I got food poisoning, but usually when I travel internationally, I either get deathly ill, right? I get like a crazy fever, or I get food poisoning, or almost every single time I go travel internationally, I get my period. So I did also get my period. Not only did I get food poisoning, but I got my period as well. I got the double whammy, and I was like, damn, this is awful. And I actually thought for a second there that I was gonna die because of how bad the food poisoning was. I would puke, pass out. And I was like, oh my god. And I felt bad for getting sick. So I'm like, oh god, Ray's gonna be so stressed and worried. And she was telling me how she was like knocking on the door to the bathroom, but I wasn't responding because I was like passed out. And she was like, I thought you died. And I was like, no, I just passed out. I'm so sorry. And it was kind of like, ooh. I did all that, struggled it out, truly. Um, but I got better really fast. That's the good. That's the upside. That's the good side. That's the happy side, I guess. How's your ankle? Good. Let me check. Actually, yeah, not bad. My ankle, I didn't itch it at all, even though I really want to. The mangoes were awesome. I did bring back dried mangoes, but it's not the same. To me, it's not the same. And then I tried pineapple at the airport, and I was like, this is the best pineapple I've ever had in my whole life. And then I was conflicted. I was like, oh my god. Well, it's just I've had mangoes every single day. And then I had this one pineapple, and it was just so good. I was like, damn, I don't know which one I prefer. I wasn't expecting all this. It's crazy. And then I felt like Ray's mom kept asking me these trick questions. We went back to Manila, and then her mom would continuously look at me and be like, better than the province, huh? I'm like, oh god. And I'd be like, well, no, of course not. Of course not. Like, what? Like, oh god. And then we would eat like food. We'd order food at Manila, right? And then her mom would ask me again, you like the food here better than the province? And I'd be like, no, of course not. Of course not. Of course not. What? Oh god, it just felt like a trap. I'm like, she just kept asking me every time, and every time it would catch me off guard. I'm like, oh god, I really don't know what the right answer is. And she's like, it's fine, it's fine. I think it's better than the province. And she's like, do you think that? And I'd be like, what? I'm like, no, no, of course not. Oh god, you gotta stop asking me. I'm not good with this. I'm not good. Listen, I can't lie like that, okay? When someone just asks me right off the bat, I feel like I get caught off guard and I just don't know what to say. Even though I was like, I mean, the province was rough for me. Okay, you know what's crazy? Is everyone was saying be careful of the typhoon, and they're like, oh, it rains a lot in the Philippines. And I'm like, perfect. Well, not the typhoon part, but I was like, ooh, I love the rain. I go there and I somehow dodged all the rain. Like everything. I was kind of devastated by that because I want to hear the rain so badly. I want to experience it. I want to be there, but not for the typhoon, okay? For the record, like I don't want I don't want that, right? But I wanted some sort of rain that I thought was going to happen. And it was raining at night, and then I was like, "Oh, this is perfect. I'm going to wake up to rain." And I wake up, I can hear it ever so slightly, and I'm like, "Oh, this is exciting." I literally bought an umbrella from Manila to bring to the province. I'm like, "This is perfect." And then I get my little umbrella, I go out, and I experience like 10 seconds of drizzle, and then it just sunshine. And I was like, wow, that is insane. How is that possible? How is that possible? Ah, God, province umbrella not good enough, huh? Whoa, Ray's mom. Hi. Hello. Hi. I didn't know there were umbrellas in the province. I just didn't see any for sale. Is all. God. Monka. Pepe sweat. Bam, bam, bam. There was also like I had to choose between semi AC room with no Wi-Fi, or I had to like I had to choose either between that or having Wi-Fi with no AC. And it was very conflicting for me. I was like, I don't know. Oh, it was kind of rough. The first day I had where Ray took a picture of me on the little computer, I had Wi-Fi that one day. After that, nothing other than like in a different room, but then no AC. And I was like, dang, I don't. This is rough for me. This is rough. I'm also very shy. I'm not good at talking, especially during like lunches and dinner. I feel like I've gotten a lot better over the years of living in LA, but like growing up, a successful dinner to me was no yelling, no fighting. It was just a quiet dinner. Either eating on your own or eating in silence. So like I'm not really used to it when people are like yapping during dinner. Like I feel like I have to like really force myself to talk. And I've gotten better. I think when I first lived here, I was just like dead silent, and I just could not talk. I think honestly Leslie helped me a lot. Cause she is a yapper, but in a good way, in a really good, sweet way.